Welcome in. I'm Stacy, but today you can call me Static Viper. And thanks to Lumibricks, we have the latest offering from their Cyberpunk collection, the Police Headquarters. This is set number 17009. It contains 1,716 pieces and the usual crazy cyberpunk printed elements, brilliant futuristic lighting, and 5 minifigures ready to bring the uncertainty to your door. We are Lumibricks affiliates, and as a result, you can save 10% using code SheCooksBricks, and those links will be in the description of this video. Look at me, I'm all in. For the 60% of you that aren't subscribed, please consider subscribing, or at the very least, please give us a thumbs up. It's time to embrace a new reality. More metal, less meat. This building is about 16.5 inches tall, and the base is 24 by 32 studs. Got some nice printed pieces here right in the front. This gate actually does open up, and then in behind that we've got this arch here with a mechanical arm. So this does have some ball joints that you can move it around. I would hold it here at the top to move it, and then it slides back and forth on those brackets, which is really neat. In behind we have chrome printed pieces. The exposed studs are really nice. So this is our garage door panel. Now over to the side there is a little bit of a gear here to lift up this door, and we can take a peek inside. And then it doesn't stay up by itself. We have this little piece here that actually goes in to a hole right here on the side to lock it in, so it'll stay open. Nice play feature. We've got a booth over here as well, little diagnostics machine, and this booth with glass windows. And look at those tubes. There's lights right there in the middle that light up those tubes that go around, which is really cool. Oh, and I forgot about the printed piece on the bottom. Second floor is our control center. We've got a nice printed piece here of one of our minifigs, actually. It's a subject poster, so it gives some details of the subject. Come over to these really nice transparent printed pieces. Almost looks like a computerized screen. And we can see right into the control center there. This police sign is awesome. I love that it has the red light coming up through it. This is actually just a clear panel, and the light is in the piece that this goes in, which I really like. Not messy with wires at all. Then we've got that blue light in behind it coming through. We've got a drone here. This actually does move up and down and side to side, and it's got a light there underneath it. Nice printed piece for the police. And then we have a helipad up on the roof. It's not a very big helipad, but it is a printed piece. On the base on the side, we have printed pieces along the edge, and then we have an external connector. Really looking forward to putting this up to another cyberpunk set. More great printed pieces. We've got this gate here that actually does open, and this takes us to our open air elevator here with glass windows. So this is a manual elevator. You just move it up like this to bring us up to the control center. It does have a couple of studs on it for a minifig, but it's very, very tight in here to get your fingers in. I haven't been able to get it in there at all to get a minifig on there. We have transparent pieces here that tell us this is the control center. Love the yellow, and you can see it actually studs right through the light. Then when we come up to the top, we've got this beautiful light here. There's actually a different light I haven't seen before used in behind this. So this piece is chrome on the outside, and the backing is blue, and then those letters and numbers are etched into it. We also have this little piece here that when you pull it out, it actually moves this piece over here on the side, this vestibule. It's pretty cool, a little bit of Technic in there. So here I love the angle of the windows as well, how they were built like that. And then we've got this runner here to give it some texture. The bottom floor is our garage, and in order to be able to see that better, this actually comes right out as one piece, which is really nice. So lots of nice details in there. We've got tools and guns. Pretty cool. Lots of colors as well. And I love that big orange piece in the middle of the floor there. Then we have our USB-C port here, so we can use our battery bank, which I'm using because the battery bank lasts longer than batteries. But then we also have our battery box, which takes 3 AAA batteries, and we can just take this USB out of the battery bank and put it right in that port right there. Middle floor is our control center. This is kind of neat how the green edging comes out from the set a little bit. So we can open this up because it's on hinges and see right into the control center. This is a little vestibule as well that also spins. We can actually fit a minifigure there. The top of him would go over that green post in the middle. And then we have in here, tiled floor, lots of little details, which the top does come off. So we can take a closer look at that in a little bit. The top floor is actually one of my favorites. So we've got some nice dark gray kind of silverish pieces with the blue transparent in the middle, so you can see the light coming right through. This panel, we've got a couple of pieces here that stick out, and that's because this comes off as a whole panel, which is nice. We've got some printed pieces inside, and we can see here's our picture of our minifig. So he is our prisoner. The blue light coming through the blue transparent windows. And one more surprise. Just grab in here around the windows. And this comes out as a whole piece as well. And we have our jail cell. So there's a cot. Notice the base of the cot is clear pieces. We've got a toilet in there. And there is that vestibule that moves when we move this piece over here. Kind of cool. The last side, we do have another computer here. It looks like maybe an access station or a key card station. We come over to the bottom here. We have another external connector. So there is connectors on both sides. More printed pieces along the bottom. We have a good visual of our battery box, and that does sit on studs right on the set. Ventilation unit above that. Got some more blue windows to look into our control center. More printed pieces. And you can see the side here where our drone fits in and how the light goes to the end of the drone. And then we've got this, maybe a satellite or something up there. It's kind of neat, the transparent pieces. Notice as well, inside we have these red and blue kind of bulbs. They're all through this set, just to give it that police look with the red and blue lights, even though not all of them light up. This little guy is a separate build, and he is our cyber watchdog. So he can stand, and he has all kinds of joints on him that he can move around, and he's got a cute little tail. But you can also transform him. So you just turn his hands around and bend him over, and he takes a dog position. You can move his head up. There we go. It's a pretty cute little build. The top floor does come off so that we can see into the middle floor. So we see better details of our control center. We've got a round walk through there. So that would be where the elevator comes up. However, it's also tight up here that I'm not sure how you would get the minifigure off of that elevator. There is a light in that little nook area there. Then we have this, which looks like it's a camera, and it actually swings back and forth. There's a printed piece on there. We have our desk, which is really cute, a swivel chair. And over to this side, we have an empty water bottle, I think, and a water cooler. And then on the other side is where our prisoner would stand to get his picture taken. This actually moves out of the way. Now our top floor, look right down in there to see some of the details and some of the angles, which are really nice. And then we're going to take the back off. And we will take this off as well. So we don't have this lit up here because the light is not attached to the bottom. But I just wanted to show you some of the details of this by looking down into it. So the roof comes off separately in one piece as well. We've got our printed piece that is attached on the side, and then we have our printed helipad piece. I do wish with this that there was a light built in. Maybe if they would have put a light right in the middle of that, and we would have been able to see the transparent pieces glowing. There's no lights or wires on this at all. We're going to get all of these pieces put back together. So I'm going to start with the second floor. There's the light, and then I'm going to turn it around so we can get the back all back together. Nice and easy on those studs. Same with this one. This sticks on to the edges here. And then turn it around again to put our roof on. And close the garage door. I am excited to show you lights out with this set. This blue light that comes all along the front is really neat. And look at these tubes. So vibrant, really, really nice. Come up to the second floor, we can see right into the control center. Beautiful red police sign, the blue light in behind it, and of course our flashing light for our drone, and it flashes right off of that printed police sign. Come over to the corner here, we can see in the grates, the yellow pieces, the elevator is lit up nicely. Come around to the back. We have light through the back of the set on all 3 floors, but I will also take these backs off and open up. Really nice. You can see all the details there in the garage with these lights. It's awesome. And our control center is a brighter white, of course, for professional purposes. And then our cell, we have the blue light again. And then we'll take this out. We've got now a brighter white light because the blue windows are taken out. Very cool. Over to the side. Get the yellow access locked. Clear windows on this side for the control center. Very futuristic. 4 very well themed minifigs here. We only have one female though. She's got long blonde hair, bright red lips. She's got a white jacket on over her gray uniform there and a badge on her chest. This next guy, gray hair, mustache. He actually looks like he has a robotic arm. His blue jacket and black pants. This is another cyber watchdog. You can definitely tell he is a robot with his gray head and hands, and he's got a mask on. And then our last guy is our prisoner, and he actually has 2 faces, maybe to go in disguise, but right now he's got on a yellow jumpsuit. Over to the back, we do have some details as well. Our prisoner, he's got something on the back, maybe it's some kind of tracker, but this is his second face. Looks like he's got like a grill on around his mouth. Our policeman here, we've got the details of his vest on the back. And then we can see the full blue and black uniform here on our guy here, and long blonde hair on the back of our lady. If you're looking for another set to complement the police headquarters, we do have a separate set that is the Police Urban Convoy. Fantastic vehicle, and we will do a separate video to show you more details on this. But before we get to the side-by-side, I wanted to show you putting this in the garage. So I find it easiest to do it from the back and just drive it in. So we'll take the back off, turn this around, and we can slide him in. Look at that. I can even put the back on. The Lumibricks Cyberpunk theme is definitely a great one, and this set didn't disappoint with the transparent pieces, great lighting, and unique prints that really grab your attention. It was a fantastic build. Adding a police headquarters to the cyberpunk city is a great idea to help tame the chaos the city is known for. It is a bit smaller than most of the other cyberpunk sets, but to show you how well it fits into my cyberpunk city, I have added it with the cyberpunk apartment on the left and the cyberpunk train station in the middle, along with the police car and the urban convoy to really set the scene. Do you have a favorite cyberpunk set? Thanks so much for watching. Please hit that thumbs up and subscribe on your way out. And until next time, keep clicking those bricks.